Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And on the screen today, you're going to be watching a COD 4 free-for-all here on Bog. And I'm not sure if the score was too good in this game or whatever, but I know that I'm pretty sure, I won this game by a good margin. But anyway, whatever, that's beside the point. Today, I wanted to tell you about my experience, I guess you could say, like, selling used items. So to give this the story a little backstory, basically I was watching this video, and basically what the guy said was that, like, okay, think about the amount of things that you buy, just like in my video yesterday, think about the amount of money that you spent on games and DLC and whatever else, like whatever the case may be. But anyway, that's beside the point. It's, think about all the stuff that you buy and you've purchased throughout the years. And like, if you're listening right now, look around your room, and I guarantee you that something's there that you've bought and you don't use it, or like whatever the case may be, you use it once a year or once every 3 months, and it doesn't get enough use to justify you purchasing it. But anyway, beside the point. So I was watching the video, and basically what he said was like, sell the things that you're not using. And I was like, oh, like it got me thinking, so I went through all my stuff, and I actually had a bunch of shoes that I wasn't using, and I bought, and they're basically just sitting there collecting dust, right? So I'm like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna sell these and pocket a little extra money, and that's it. Because it's either it sits there and collects dust, and I'm not going to be using it, or I sell it and it gets rid of clutter in my room, because then you have less stuff, right? And then you pocket a little bit of extra money that you could use towards something else, right? So I'm like, all right, like, it's a sick thing, like, and I'm actually in the process of doing that. And so I put these shoes up I didn't put them up on eBay. There's this thing that we have called Kijiji, and it's pretty much like eBay. It's like Craigslist, it's one of those things where people post stuff to sell. So I'm like, all right, you know what, like, bet, I'm gonna put these up for I wasn't trying to like rob people or anything like that. So I put them up for $175, right? And then this guy messages me. He's like, oh, is the price negotiable? I'm like, yeah, I really and truly, I just want it out of my room, and I'm just trying to sell stuff that I'm not using. He's like, oh, I'll give you $100 for it. I was like, debatable, right? So I was like, you know what, brother, I'm gonna pass on that one. And then he's like, all right, how about 140, right? I'm like, all right, you know what, yeah, I'll take that, right? And then he's like, oh, okay, can I just see some more pictures? I'm like, okay. So I sent this guy a picture of like the inside and the heel and whatever else and stuff like that. And then he's like, oh, okay, so can we do 100? And I was like, guy, we both just agreed at 140, so that's what we're gonna do. And I didn't tell him this, but if he didn't do 140, I was gonna walk away from it, because I knew I could probably get 140 from somebody else. So whatever. A couple hours go by. He's like, oh, do you have the receipt? But in the ad, I stated, I'm selling it for $175. You can see there's signs of wear on it, and there's no receipt. And then he asked, do I have the receipt? I was like, no, guy, I don't. There's no receipt. And that was it. So then he's like, all right, you know what, I'll buy it. And then I'm like, okay, so when do you want to meet? And then he's like, oh, I can't meet this week. It'll have to be next week. And then a couple hours go by. I'm like, okay, so when? And he's like, oh, I can't meet anymore. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this shit makes no fucking sense. So, moral of the story is, I didn't end up selling them yet, but the moral of the story is, if you are planning to purchase something from somebody, at least have the fucking money on you, and go by what the person fucking states in the ad. I said that there's no receipt, and he still asked for the fucking receipt. So, this guy was a fucking goof. But, yeah, so they are just sitting in my room right now. and hopefully I'll sell them soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you my little experience, and kind of take it as a PSA. It's like, if you're not gonna fucking, like, if you don't have the money, or whatever the case may be, then don't inquire about the product. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.